Hi folks, welcome back to our price action trading levels for 17th of November to the 21st of November. Starting off with Euro USD here, you can see we had the bounce off 123.73. Took a while to bounce off up there, and it headed back up to our level at 125 area, and it's broken back over there. So could consider that this is going a bit bullish, but I won't consider it totally bullish until it breaks this trend line just here. So if it breaks that trend line, then look for something like this to keep going long if on a break of that trend line. Failing that, then obviously look for a bearish candlestick back down on this trend line, aiming at first to the 125 level. So on Euro USD, look for short back down to 125 from this trend line, or on a break of this trend line, look for bullish candlesticks to trade this back up. On GBPUSD, take a note here, we broke the 159 level just here, pulled back and responded back down out of it. And right now, if you look on the weekly chart, you can see there's not a lot down here on the weekly to hold this off, to hold this fall off. So if you want to get into something short on this move, then again you're going to have to go looking for a pullback on the lower time frame charts. On the daily, you got that supporting level just there that provided momentary support where it broke it here. So I would look to go short on GBPUSD at 158.30. On AUDUSD, got this this supply zone marked in here, bottom of which is 88.38. You can see here that the pair is trying to make a bit of a comeback back up to that level, but I wouldn't say it bullish until it broke over the top of this zone here. Then we can trade long into pullbacks. So for the time being on this one, if it gets to 88.38, look to sell this down with the appropriate bearish candlestick. So on Aussie dollar, 88.38, look for sales. NZDUSD also seeming to make a bit of a comeback here. If we look to the left here at 79.85, you can see this previous level of resistance. You see the price came up to here quite hard, stopped, gave a little bit of a pullback, and then it resisted it again and pulled back down, and a bit more resistance here but a little bit further down. So the obvious area of interest on New Zealand dollar versus US dollar is 0.7985, which is just here, to sell this down with the appropriate bearish candlestick. If we drop down here, then again your level of interest is 77.50. So on Kiwi, NZDUSD, 79.85 or 77.50. EURJPY is brutal at the moment. That's keeping going on and on and on. It's with yen weakness, and we've got to be looking to buy this on the daily chart at 143.34. But the way it is at the moment, I would hang back on this. If you need to trade these yen pairs, then look for something on the lower time frames. If we go up and look on the bigger picture on EURJPY, there was a previous monthly high just there. Let's just get that a little bit more accurate, because obviously it's monthly, so there, that's better. You can see we've actually broken through the previous monthly high from 2013, December 2013. So it's broken that, not by a lot, but it's actually broken that level. So back on the daily, you'll see it a bit clearer just there. So if we do pull back under here, then you've got to be looking, before you sell it, for this to prove itself as some sort of level. So it's got to pull back and retest it and then come down short before you trade that short. But to go long, I'd be looking probably to trade from 143.34. You could also obviously trade from 145 level if we get a pullback down here and we see a bullish candlestick up out of here, you could trade it from here. So on EURJPY 145 or 143.34. On GBPJPY, again this is as brutal as EURJPY, but not quite as much. It's had a bit of a pullback here. I can see a level just here, look, that's formed at 181.76. So this is obviously finding some sort of support just here. So we can use this level here to possibly base a trade out of. To go long, look for a bullish candlestick next couple of days up out of here. And to go short, look for this sort of setup where it comes and breaks the zone or breaks the 181.76 level, comes up, retests it, and then you get a bearish candlestick here. That would be a signal to go short once this level has been proved that it hasn't held anymore. So on GBPJPY, the level to watch is pretty much close to where we are now at 181.76. On EURNZD, I said last week about these levels here with these trend lines, and this level here and this level here. We were looking for a break on that, and it finally broke to the downside out of the 159.54 level. You can see here that this particular level, it provided resistance just here and support just here and support here, a bit of support here, and it's broken that through now. So it stands to reason that the place you're looking for on EURNZD is to go short back up at 159.54. So that's where we'll be looking for bearish candlesticks to trade this back down in the first instance to where we are now. You see where it's bounced from this level here at 157.43. So your spot to watch is 159.54 on EURNZD. On USDJPY, another brutal yen pair, breached the 116 last week, but it gives us, a couple of levels to look at for pullbacks to trade into. You've obviously got this one just here. You can see it broke here and it found support just at this point here, and another possibility just there. That's at 115.15. You can see the price came up here, found a little bit of resistance just here, pulled back, and then broke it here, and then found support again and pulled back. So if we come back to this level just here at 115.15, then look to go long on USDJPY with the correct candlestick, or if we come back down to this level at 114.40, and then look to go long again with the correct bullish candlestick. If we break under this 114.40 level, then look for bearish candlesticks to trade this down short back to this next demand level just here. Last pair I'm going to mention here is Euro CHF. Now this pair is at the moment at 120.10. The Swiss National Bank has decreed, like they did a while back, that they will defend the 120 level very, very strongly with unlimited resources. This was their words. Now if we take a look back on the weekly chart just here, you can see this level here, the 120 level, and what happened is they intervene at this level and make the price shoot up sharply. Let me just see if I can show that on the daily level. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. Back in 2012, you can see the intervention spikes just here, and then the final intervention came just here, where they blasted it back up a couple of hundred pips, and then again just here, back up to the 124 level. So we're back. Let me just put a line in at that level. Oh, got to change its colour. Just bear with me. So we're back at this level again. So if we go forwards to where we are now, you can see just here, we're back down here again. So we have long positions down here, one of which has been picked up. We've got another one down around 120.005 ready to be picked up, because the expectation is, as per in 2012, that BSMB will intervene at that level and throw the pair upwards quite fast, 200 or 300 pips. So I just thought I'd mention this pair just in case you missed the fact that EURCHF is now back down at near the 120 level. In the news this week, 2 or 3 events to be mindful of. Monday 3 p.m, Draghi is talking, and he's testifying on monetary policy before the Committee on Economic and Monetary Affairs in Brussels, so that could be quite a heavy hitter. On Tuesday, German NZDUSD economic sentiment, that can sometimes move the euro quite a bit. Wednesday, MPC, the official bank rate votes, that can move the charts around if it's something surprising. And also on Wednesday, the FOMC meeting minutes at 8 p.m. On Friday, Mr. Draghi is also talking again, this time at 9 o'clock in the morning, but this time he's at the 24th European Banking Congress Reshaping Europe in Frankfurt. So that may not be as hard hitting as the Monday talk when he's talking in Brussels. So a few events to be careful of this week in the news. So that's it for this week's daily price action levels and a quick look at the news. If you like what we do here, then please subscribe, tick the like button or send us a comment, and we'll see you next week.